1. Welcome. Why you should watch this video. Buying a car is not something you do every day. It's a big financial decision. And for many people, it can be stressful and confusing. You're worried about spending too much, getting tricked by the salesperson, or making a mistake you'll regret later. That's exactly why we made this video. We're here to guide you through the car buying process step by step, especially focusing on negotiation, the part that can save or cost you thousands. By the end of this video, you'll feel confident, informed, and ready to walk into any dealership and negotiate like a pro. 2. Why buying a car feels so hard. Let's face it, buying a car can be really stressful. There are a lot of choices to make. What type of car to get, how much money to spend, whether to buy a new or used one, how to pay for it, and which features are really needed. On top of that, car salespeople often try to rush you into a decision, which makes it even harder to think straight. Many people also feel unsure because they don't buy cars often, so the process feels unfamiliar. You may worry about overpaying, getting stuck with a bad deal, or choosing the wrong car. With so many options and sales tactics, it's easy to feel lost or pressured. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to be so confusing. Once you understand why the process feels tricky and learn some of the common tricks that dealerships use, you'll start to feel more confident. You'll realize you can take your time, ask questions, and make smart choices without feeling rushed. You have more control than you think. 3. How the current market affects you. Today's car market is very different from what it was just a few years ago. Global problems like the chip shortage and supply chain delays have made it harder for car companies to build enough vehicles. As a result, there are fewer new cars available at dealerships. This shortage has pushed prices up, not just for new cars, but also for used ones. Many dealerships are taking advantage of the situation by adding extra fees, offering fewer deals, and refusing to negotiate prices. This means buyers like you have to be more careful. In this kind of market, it's easy to feel like you have no choice but to pay more. But the more you understand what's going on in the market, the better prepared you'll be. You can research prices, compare offers, and avoid buying at the wrong time. Knowing the current trends helps you spot unfair pricing and avoid getting stuck with a bad deal. Being informed gives you the power to make a smart purchase, even in a tough market. 4. Do your research. Know the real price. Before you step into a dealership, it's important to do your homework. Start by finding out the real market value of the car you're interested in. Websites like Kelley Blue Book, Edmunds, and TrueCar can show you the average selling price in your area. This helps you understand what people are actually paying for that car, not just what the sticker says. Dealers often mark up prices, hoping buyers won't know any better. But if you've done your research, you'll know when a price is too high. Also, look for any special offers that could save you money. These might include manufacturer incentives, cash rebates, low-interest financing, or loyalty discounts. Sometimes these deals aren't advertised clearly at the dealership, so checking in advance can give you a real advantage. When you know the real value of the car and what discounts might apply, you can go into the dealership with confidence. You'll be less likely to fall for high-pressure tactics and more likely to walk away with a fair deal. Knowledge is power, especially when buying a car. 5. Watch out for dealership tricks. Car salespeople are trained professionals whose main goal is to sell you a car, often for as much money as possible. That's why they use clever tactics to get you to say yes quickly, sometimes without realizing the full cost. For example, they might say, "This deal is only good for today," or ask, "What's your monthly budget?" While these questions may seem helpful, they're often used to shift your attention away from the total price of the car. Focusing only on monthly payments can lead you to ignore the actual amount you're paying over time, especially if the loan has a high interest rate or long term. They may also quietly add fees for things like extended warranties, VIN etching, or unnecessary add-ons, things you might not even notice until it's too late. Being aware of these tricks helps you stay in control. Don't rush, and don't be afraid to say, "I need time to think about it." Always ask for a breakdown of the full cost, and take your time to read every detail. A good deal today should still be a good deal tomorrow. 6. Which add-ons are actually worth it? When you're close to finalizing a car purchase, the dealership may offer extra products or services called add-ons. These can include extended warranties, paint protection, window tinting, nitrogen-filled tires, upgraded floor mats, or even theft protection. While some of these might sound useful, many are either overpriced or not necessary at all. For instance, an extended warranty might duplicate coverage you already have with the factory warranty, giving you little added value. Paint protection is another common add-on that dealerships often charge a high price for. But in reality, you can get similar services from a local shop for much less. The same goes for window tinting or floor mats, which are often marked up significantly. Before you agree to any extras, stop and think, do I really need this? Can I get it cheaper elsewhere? Ask for the price of each add-on and don't be afraid to say no. Dealerships make a lot of profit from these extras, so they'll push them hard, but that doesn't mean you have to accept them. Always compare, question, and decide for yourself. Number 7. How to prepare for negotiation. Negotiation is the part that makes many buyers nervous, but with some preparation, you can handle it confidently. Know the exact model and trim you want. Know the price you're willing to pay and have backup data to support it. Be polite, but firm. For example, you can say, "I've seen this same car listed at a lower price elsewhere. Can you match it?" Always let the dealer make the first offer. Never show too much excitement, and always be ready to walk away. The person who's willing to walk usually wins the deal. Number 8. Dealing with market adjustment fees. Many dealers now add a mysterious line on the invoice called market adjustment, an extra few $1,000s they say is due to high demand. But this fee isn't official. It's just extra money for them. If you see this on your quote, ask them directly, what exactly is this for? Can you remove it? Sometimes they will say no, but often, if you push back or threaten to leave, they will reduce or remove it. Remember, you are the customer. You have the power to say no and take your business elsewhere. Number 9. Read everything before you sign. Once you've agreed on the price and are ready to sign, slow down. Don't let the excitement rush you into signing something you haven't read. Go through every line of the paperwork carefully. Check the numbers, the interest rate, the loan terms, and any added products or services. Make sure nothing has been slipped in without your knowledge. Ask questions if something seems off. Many people get caught at this step because they assume everything is correct. Always remember, once you sign, it's very hard to go back. Number 10. Common mistakes to avoid. There are a few mistakes that nearly every first-time buyer makes. One is going into a dealership without knowing their budget or doing any research. Another is negotiating based on monthly payments instead of the total price. People also often accept unnecessary add-ons just because the salesperson made them sound essential. And worst of all, many buyers feel pressured to make a decision on the spot. Don't do it. If you're unsure, go home and think. Never be afraid to say, "I need more time." It's your money. You deserve to be 100% sure. 11. Summary. Be a smart buyer. The smartest car buyers do 3 things. They do their research, they ask the right questions, and they know when to say no. You don't have to be aggressive to negotiate well. Just be informed and calm. The dealership is trying to make money. That's their job. Your job is to protect your wallet and get the best value possible. Take your time, think clearly, and never sign anything you don't understand. If you follow these simple rules, you'll leave with a car you love and a deal you can feel proud of. 12. You're ready. Go get that deal. Now you know what to look for, what to avoid, and how to handle negotiations like a smart buyer. Whether you're buying your first car or your 5th, this knowledge will help you save money and feel confident. Remember, buying a car is not just about the car. It's about the experience. Make it a positive one by staying in control, asking questions, and walking away if something doesn't feel right. You've got this. Good luck and enjoy your new ride.